is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to you with a quick video. I wanted to let you guys know I got some new merchandise available, not just t-shirt anymore. I got different type of t-shirt, different type of shirts and logos that you can purchase on my spread shirt, and also hoodies now. We have expanded and added more to the channel and more merchandise for the brand. Thanks for supporting. It will be in the description and the links will be in the comment section below. Thanks for helping me and supporting the movement. Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis. I'm going to check out the video. What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to y'all with a quick video. We're going to talk about Anfernee Simons, a guy that has got a lot of hype and a lot of people around the NBA is talking about him and giving him the credit and the respect that he deserves. Honestly, I've been hearing about Anfernee Simons for so long, and it's finally coming to fruition because he's playing way more minutes. His rookie season, he only played 20 games and only had 7.1 minutes per game. Also, now in the second season, he already played 14 games and he's getting 21.3 minutes, 45% from the field, 35% from three on 4.6 attempts, 79% from the free throw line. He also scoring 11.3 points per game. And it just show you how productive that he is in the role that he has. This is a guy that came out of nowhere and really had a lot of hype building up low key and behind the scenes. He continued to put in the work. He continued to impress the coaches. And next thing you know, he getting major minutes and with the Portland Trailblazers. And this is a team that already have two small guards and Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum, two guys that can get their shot whenever they want, and they guys that can handle the ball and make plays off the bounce or even just make winning plays in general. They one of the best backcourts in the NBA, and it's very interesting to see a guy like Simons to be as young as he is, and for him to be able to get the quantity of minutes that he's getting right now and playing in fourth quarters, and he is making a difference for them. It just shows you that, you know, if you have talent, you just got to figure out how to utilize it the right way. And I feel like they have been putting Simons in positions to where he can succeed, but also you have to give credit to Simons because he has definitely improved in his shot, and he just look a lot more comfortable, and he can make the tough and difficult shots. He can get to the basket. He can knock down floaters. He's a nice stop and pop shooter, and he can come on. If you go under the screen, he can pull up the three, or he can put the ball on the deck and get to the basket. And he also is a solid playmaker. I think that's his weakest skill right now, besides defense, is that he's not the greatest passer, but they're asking him mainly to be a scorer and a ball handler on the court. So if he did get a full-time point guard role in the NBA, I think we'll look at him different. A lot of people are saying if the Portland Trailblazers want to keep C.J. McCollum and Dame together, they might have to trade a Zach Collins or Anfernee Simons. Obviously, people higher on Simons than they is on Zach Collins, mainly because he doesn't have the injury that Zach Collins suffered already. But not only that, he's a big guard that has the ability to shoot and score off the dribble and make plays, and that's what the modern day is. The modern day NBA is exactly what Simons is, exactly what CJ is, and exactly what Dame is. And if you have those type of players, teams want them, even though there's not a lot of places that really desperately need a point guard, but you still will give a guy a chance when he's 20 years old and has the type of upside that he has. You don't mind giving him that money, and you don't mind giving up a piece. A team like Cleveland, people say they should trade for Kevin Love. They saying that Oklahoma City Thunder should trade Danilo Gallinari. But what are you really willing to give up? If you giving up Anfernee Simons for Danilo Gallinari, I don't know if I would do that. I don't really think that Gallinari is going to fix all their problems. I don't think Gallinari is going to make a significant difference on this team where it warrants you giving up a guy like Simons. And then some people say, you know what? You can just trade CJ for one of those guys and just use Simon. But CJ at this point in his career is better, and he still is young. Plus, he is locked down long term for a couple more years after he signed his extension. But CJ has proven that he can get his shot off, he can knock down clutch baskets, and he can take over games. Damian Lillard is not healthy, so I don't know if you really want to trade and break up that duo, or you can keep them together and add another piece and see how great they can be with another all star to go with three all star caliber players. I know that giving up Simon might be a cost for them to get to the next level. But that's the move you got to make. You get a guy that a lot of people are interested in, a lot of people have respect for, and a guy that has a lot of upside, and he's showing what he can really do out there on the basketball court. And I like the fact that he's so smooth and cool. He doesn't rush. At the same time, he's very confident in scoring. He's very confident in his shot, but he also knows how to get to where he wants on the court. He knows how to get to the shots that he wants, and he's very calm to be a rookie. I mean, to be a sophomore, he's very calm and he really shows no emotion out there. Really, he just goes out there, hoop, and play his game and do his thing. And I got respect and love for that because at the end of the day, everybody has their own way to approach a game, and everybody has their own way to play. And I think Simons has been playing some of the best basketball for the young talent in the NBA right now. But they really have shown trust in Simons. They really shown growth that they willing to turn over the keys to him as their 6'7" man off the bench, and they feel like he can be a big contributor to their team. And so far, he has been able to do it efficiently, and he has been able to do it in a small amount of minutes. I do want to see how Simons eventually will be as a starting guard in the league, as a guy that can get 30 to 35 minutes per game. I really want to see if he can carry that load. Can he defend well enough? And can he keep up the scoring, even though that he'd be more game plan forward? But not only that, he'll be a big part of this team as a starter. And we can see if he can really reach that all-star potential that we see. But a lot of people show potential, they flash potential, but they rarely live up to the hype. And Simons lived up to the hype so far, but I also want to see more of him now that I know he can play. Now that I know he's good, now that I know that he really is a modern day guard, they can play with the one or the two and you'll be fine. But, it's very interesting to see what they do with Simons down the road. Will he be that piece to get them the other piece? Will he end up being the starting point guard for the Blazers or the starting shooting guard for the Blazers? Will they trade CJ to break up the duo to get another piece and just use Simon as a starter? We don't really know what's going to happen and how it's going to go, but I will say it's very, very interesting to see the future of Simons and to see the fact that he can be a potential all-star even in the West or the East if he continues to pace that he's on, and he just need an opportunity to be a starting guard in the league, and we can really see what he really can do and what he really can't do. So I think that that's going to be the biggest question. Can he really be, um, a franchise point guard? Can he really take you to the next level? Can he really become one of the best young players in the league once he gets that opportunity? Whether it's in Portland or not, I want to see how good Simons can be, and I want to see how much of a difference he can make on a team with a bigger role and a bigger impact. He's already showing what he can do in a better role than last year, and I think that's important. But that's how the game goes. And so far, Anfernee Simons is passing all the tests. Now I just got to see him in a bigger role and bigger minutes, and we can see if he can really become that all-star, future superstar franchise point guard that he has the potential to be. But I don't know if he will ever be an all-star. I don't know if he'll ever be a 20-point scorer. But when I watch him play in Portland, he looks like he has the upside of being a 23, 24, 25-point scorer and a 6 or 7 assist guy, which is basically an all-star at the end of the day. He already averaging 1.3 assists and 11.3 points and 1.7 rebounds. And like I said, he's mostly playing off the ball and he mostly playing the two. And he's only getting 21.3 minutes and he's not really getting enough usage to really see how great he really is at this point in time. But he is only 20 years old. He is a legitimate 6'3", 180. So I don't really see why he would fail, and I don't really see why he couldn't make it because he's already proven that he can play on and off the ball, and he can score the ball, he can shoot the ball. Now it's just time to see if he can do what we think he can do and what he might be able to do, and that's become a starter in this league and potentially the franchise point guard of another organization or Portland in the future. So let me know what you guys think. Is Anfernee Simons a future All-Star? Is he a role player? Is he just going to be a six-man his whole career? Do you think he should play the point guard? Do you think he should be a two guard? Do you feel like he can become a superstar in the league? Do you think this is a guy that has to be traded? Do you think that Portland should trade him? Do you think Portland should keep him? Or do you think at the end of the day, he's just a solid player? You cash in on him now and then try to get another piece to put around Dame and CJ so they can have a chance to win the title. Their window is starting to close. They already out of the playoffs. They don't look like they are going to win a title no time soon with their current roster and with Nurkic being out. But Simons or Collins could be that piece that can get them that other piece that can get them to being a championship contender. The problem is we don't know what that piece is, and we don't know what they have to give up to get that piece, even if it's giving up one of their young players that has a huge load of potential. But you got to give up something to get what you want. And Portland, you know, we gotta mull these offers and see what's best for the organization and what's best for the team, even if it's trading one of their backcourt players or even if it's trading one of their young players. We're gonna see what the Blazers do and see what decision they make, and I think it's gonna be very fun and interesting to see. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Like this video, check out my older videos on my channel. I have many playlists. I break down rookies, I break down players, I break down summer league. I do cover the draft, and I got a mock draft up already. Not only that, I do podcasts, and I also talk about the game of basketball, whether it comes to summer league, free agency, trade deadline, buyouts, and also I cover top 10 discussions and stuff like that. So you like this type of video, you like the NBA, check out my older videos and my playlists. I enjoy making these videos. You guys enjoy watching.